Located just about 300 miles outside of Portland, Oregon, is Crater Lake National Park. Crater Lake National Park was first commissioned by Theodore Roosevelt on May 22, 1902. By the end of his presidency, Theodore Roosevelt went on to establish 4 more national parks. The national park, which is in Klamath County, Oregon, is within the Cascade Mountain Range. Close by is another mountain that's also a part of the Cascade Mountain Range. Mount Scott, which is about 420,000 years old, is Crater Lake National Park's highest point at 8,934 feet. This particular section of the mountain range is above the Juan de Fuca Plate, which is subducted under the North American Plate. Just about 7,000 years ago, a massive caldera was formed from the eruption of Mount Mazama. This was believed to be the largest volcano to ever be on Earth. It took about 400,000 years for Mount Mazama to be formed. The volcano itself is believed to have reached 12,000 feet high, and it spewed about 12 cubic miles of lava that came from 3 miles deep below the surface of the Earth. Ash from the explosion have been found in California, Nevada, Washington, and even as far as Canada. Mount Mazama was able to get so large and create such a massive explosion because it was a stratovolcano, also known as a composite volcano. These kind of volcanoes are known to erupt many different times over a vast amount of years. This kind of volcano typically creates very silica-rich lava, which is usually andesite. The caldera, which is now known as Crater Lake, formed 7,000 years ago, but it took about 250 years for the lake to fully fill. The lake measures in at 6 miles across, 1,900 feet deep, and can hold 5 trillion gallons of water. This makes it the deepest lake in the country. Crater Lake is known to have some of the freshest and clearest water in the world. This is because there are no other waterways that connect to Crater Lake, and also because of how the lake was filled and how the lake stays full. The caldera was filled over a 200-year period by the accumulation of snow, ice, and rainwater. The water level at Crater Lake has only changed a few feet since we have started recording it. In order for this to happen, it has to take on a hefty amount of rain and snow each and every year. On average, Crater Lake National Park gets 45 feet of snow and 100 inches of rain annually. Sitting at the west end of Crater Lake is Whizzer Island. Whizzer Island is a smaller volcano that continued to spew out lava after the formation of the caldera that we now know as Crater Lake. Whizzer Island rises about 7,000 feet above the water level of Crater Lake, which is about only 2.4% of it because most of the volcano is underwater. Getting to the island could be somewhat difficult because of the steep walls of the crater. A boat is needed to get to the island, but once you're there, you can enjoy fun things like hiking, a beach, and incredible views. Crater Lake National Park is home to many different animals like bobcats, beavers, black bears, and even bald eagles. Within the lake, it is home to 2 different kinds of fish, the sockeye salmon and the rainbow trout. These 2 fish are very important to the ecosystem of the lake. Because this is a crater with no other streams that connect to the lake, fish are not native to the waters. From 1888 through 1941, 6 different species were stocked in the lake, but only 2 survived, and that was the rainbow trout and sockeye salmon. Crater Lake National Park is home to some of the clearest waters with amazing wildlife and a ton of other buried history. This makes it one of the most amazing national parks that our country has to offer.